Good evening, ladies and gentleladies. Welcome to M.A.D Coil Customs. I am your M.A.D scientist, Farid. On today's agenda, we need to do the coiling on the 15 that we were supposed to do yesterday, that we didn't do, because I got too excited with the magnet story. Before I get to that though, I just need to take this guy apart because I do believe I did hurt the coils on this as well. So I just want to get all the speakers out that needs coiling so that I can basically start running through them all. But before we start with that, as always, we need to start with our disclaimer. Please note, when you send your speakers in for repairs, I use copper wire to do recoils. I do not use adamantium. I do not use vibranium. So the speakers are not indestructible after it has been repaired. When your speaker comes in for repairs, I will make sure that I give you a report as to what caused the breakage in the first place, and then it's on you to go and rectify that. If you do not rectify the reason as to why the speaker broke, it's going to just break again. Then you cannot come back to me and say that it is my fault. So that being said, let's get into it. Let's get there we go. I've already opened up the 118-inch. Go. Ease off. Alrighty then. Other Sharan, car audio advice. What advice you looking for? Advice regarding what, guy? State your issues. Let's see if we can help you. I just want to open up this one, Sharan. Oh man, constantly on clipping. Yeah, even mine constantly on clipping. So I would say most likely something inside the amp is not nice. Check your wiring, see that, make sure that nothing is touching. You're gonna have to retrace, bruh. It's very difficult to diagnose a problem when you're not looking at the yeah, I did the same thing on mine also to check everything. It's a tough one, boss. You'll have to send it in to a guy that does amp repairs, and then he can give you a diagnosis as to what the issue is. Because he'll test it on his bench and see if it still does the same thing. Try that maybe. Try maybe get another, see if you got a bra who's got sound in his car, if you can maybe connect that M on his system. You don't have to connect the subs or anything, just connect the wiring and everything on there. And then, no, I'm still also hunting, bruh. I'm still hunting to get mine sorted out as well. It's laying there. Now it's become part of the table. And it's so cucked because I finally got magnets for these woofers where I can run both of them in the car, and I think the amp heard that what I was doing, because it was in the car when I had this conversation, and all of a sudden amp never ever went into clipping while I was playing in the 10 volts. Yeah, we know there's magnets to the 18, bruh, but we don't have two of them. That's the problem. And we need to have two of the same. And this specific magnet, you're not gonna get another one like it because there was only one of them in the country. So I just want to take this kit out here and take the basket off here. I don't have the bolts and all the things there still for all of these things, so I'm not going to be assembling anything, but at least I want to just coil everything together, find all the ones that needs coiling, because I got to open up the 7.3 as well. Like I said yesterday, I was supposed to start with that one, but then I got carried away with the magnet story. Ended up forgetting I was supposed to do that thing. But yeah, like I said, that specific sub, that's my mess up that I'm going to basically now fix, and we'll see how that goes. Hey man, you need to run as much batteries as you can, because these amplifiers of today, especially the big ones, they require quite a lot of amperage. So the more batteries you run, the better. I think the more batteries you run, the cleaner the amp will run. If you're running minimal power, you're probably not going to get a lot of RMS out of it. So it's best to calculate check even, I don't know, hey man, you know, I think I need to approach these people that's got all of these sound stuff and see if we can't get websites going with our stuff on the websites, because the average guy is battling here outside to get help. So at least if we can get like a website going and get spec sheets on the website, you know. No, I don't want to make I don't want the website. I'm saying the sound guys, all the sound brands, Taga, Starsound, Powerbase, Ice Power, none of them got websites. They should all make websites. I said must approach these guys and make a website for all of their products, so that when the new stuff comes out, they don't need to put anything in the boxes or anything. You just run a website. Even if you lose the paper from the box, you run a website and the spec sheet is there. At least you get all of the answers that you need. But like this here, trying to phone the people and asking them, hey, sometimes you get help, other times you don't get help. The website is basically what everyone runs to usually. But now for us here in South Africa, we don't have that luxury. Nobody's got a website. Yeah, I knew it. Nah, not website. I'm not into the website thing. I was thinking of making a website for this type of work and stuff, but I don't want to talk too much about why. Yeah, after this one is stripped open, then I'm shut. Then I can carry on with my normal proceedings, normal work. This is why I don't like to use super glue. But this one was in the car and somehow the glue from the spider and the plastic ring came loose. So the spider was still stuck to the basket, but it came loose from the plastic ring. So it was just flapping the whole time. And I didn't want to know. At that time Jeff wasn't here. So just to make a something, I just used a super glue because I needed to base. Besides, it's my own woofers, man. I tell you guys not to do this shit all the time. I know that. And I clean this thing so nicely also. That's what was weird for me. Like, it never made sense. How is it I clean this thing so lekker? Oh, see? That don't make sense. Where's the knife? Okay. This on this side. Okay. So nice, huh? So nice. Click, click. Click, click. I can hear you. There we go. Come on now. Come on now. You know you want to pop. Just pop man. Ah, there we go. I'm on this side, is the one to be stuck. No, 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 no. Ah, and I got the tape also on here. Alrighty then, here we go. Woo! Yeah, that's crispy, bruh. Look at that. That's crispy. Very nice, eh? So nice. You got to love it. You got to love it. That's why I say they are like that. Yeah, both of them are like that. Look, like I said again, I know why these woofers will always be breaking. Is because I do not have them in a box that's built for them. I'm running it in a box that I built for my single 12-inch. So there's not enough volume for these subs to play in, so obviously they're gonna keep burning. I know this. However, now that I have two magnets that is the same, nou gaan die poppen dance, man. The dolls are gonna dance now. This one, however, this magnet, I'm going to build a single 15-inch dual 2. I've got the parts for it, and for the Targa comp magnet, I'm gonna just build a Targa comp basically up again. Sharon, the right box fits in the car, but it takes up the entire boot. Look, to be fair, if I want to really build the right box for this thing, for one of them. All I gotta do is basically move the back seat out, and that space, the window, basically put the two 18s next to each other and use the boot as the box. I can do that. Why now? Why you gotta be like that, man? Why you gonna be like that? Why there's always gonna be one? Oh, I would have been crying now. He just didn't want to come out. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. You understand? So, but again, these two 18s was never meant to be played in the wife's car. It was always meant to go into the white car. Ah, still one more. How did I not see this guy? In nomine Padre Spiritus Sanctus. There we go. He's off. I actually just want to mark this quickly on here. So yesterday what I did was I marked the magnet, and today is no different. Magnet is done. I just need to mark the existing holes so that when I do drill, I don't drill close to this, just to weaken the top plate. Right. Okay, that's it. Now we can get back to regular story. Okay, I'm not gonna be drilling that now because we've got our own things to do. Like I said, we gotta do coiling today. We don't have time for that. That basket is there. I'm just looking for a basket that fits on here. Give me a moment, guys. I'll be with you now. There it is. I didn't see the wing. Or did I put it away? Is the question. I don't know. Oh boy. Don't know where that other one is. But I think this one will work. Nope. Yes.
Get out of the bath.
You're out of the bath.
Dad.
Oh, so nice.
Mommy?
Okay. Ooh. I think Roops has 2 vans from the States, eh? Not just one. Alright, so like I said, this one here is one of my mistakes, one of my fuck ups that I'm busy fixing now. Whew. It's that Blazer and then now the Honda, I think. Volvo. Alright, let's open up this breaking here. Before we go there, let's just see here. Okay. I'm hoping that bloody that puzzle shit must come up now while I'm still busy with this. That one, the last time he did it, it was 118 inch. But it keeps changing. It was 118, then there's 215s. So it depends, I think, what they're putting in there. But I know the last time that the vehicle was no. Last time the vehicle was out was 215s he had in there. And after he did the numbers, he took the woofers out of the vehicle and he put it on top of the car and everything. So, but you know what the sound guys, especially with those type of ovens, they can stop and change the equipment very quickly, right? So one week you'll see where they have 215s in, the next week it's 318s. So weird. It's just how the game is. Right, so this one here, I think I didn't bake it long enough and the glue got soft. And while it's playing, and if the glue gets soft, what happens is it'll do that and it'll shake all of the wire off, which is exactly what happened here. You see my box and my subs that I've got, the coils burnt. They never fall off. They just burnt. Both of them. It's burnt black, but they're not. They never fell off the coil of the former. This one here, I think I left it to. I didn't leave it long enough to bake. So I think no, I did, but I left. I had this one, if I remember now. This one I had on a lower voltage so that it can bake for longer. I had it on a lower voltage to bake longer. So I gotta put it in a higher voltage and bake it on a higher voltage because the 18s I know definitely was baked at a higher voltage. It took like about 4 or 5 minutes, and then the, the coil was fine, fully baked. So these ones here, I baked it, I think it was for about 22 minutes or something. I don't think there was enough heat in the coil. Yes, the same ones. There's one, only the one got damaged, the coil fell off. But for safety's sake, I'm gonna just do both. But the other one, obviously, now I'll do that one on my own time. For tonight, I shall do this one. Mm, yes. Yes, boy. We're using you again. And what did we use last time? This goes in there, and this over here. We use the other. For sure, I do the same thing in my car. I mean, every now and then I got the 118, then I got the second 18. How's it, man? Venom coils is the same as any coil. Same principle with all the coils. I don't think I. No, I did open it like this. No, I didn't. Let me, before I go that route. How's it, man? I'm based in Boksburg North in the East Rand. My WhatsApp number is on my bio. You can check it there. Okay. I think I use this one to open it and close it. I don't think I used that. Yeah, no, cool. I checked. I'll give you a reply just now, my guy. Well, that's all different. For every speaker, it's different. Sometimes it's power, not enough power in the amp. I mean, into the subwoofer, um, or not, sorry, into the amplifier from the battery. And then there's dirty signal, basically clip signal that goes through, and that's what causes it to break. Or the settings on the amplifier is set too high. Um, the settings on the amplifier set incorrectly. The wire to your battery and your stuff is too small, so it draws current, and the subwoofer needs more power. The battery size is too small for the amplifier. The alternator is too small for the battery. There's quite a bit of stuff that can be the reason why, but the only way to actually know what caused the damage is to open up the speaker, and then once it's open, you can see from there what what the damage is, and then from that you can basically determine uh, how to repair it and what the recommendation is for you on your side to do to fix. Because once, like I said, once you open up here, you'll be able to see what the issue was, why did it break, by seeing how it broke. And then once you know how it broke, you'll know on your side what you need to check in your system. And once you rectify that, the sub shouldn't really break. Sometimes it's the wrong size box, or the port is not big enough, so the sub is basically starving for it, it's suffocating air, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Okay, so we got him in there. I think here is a good spot. I see you, I see you. Where are you now? You? Yeah, there. That's good to hear, now wait. Squeegee, squeegee, squeegee. Where is you? Come to think of it, I never see you. You're normally hanging in here, man. Where the hell are you now? Ah, there it is. Tamagotchi juice. Not sure, brother. Soft, is yours a 12 inch or a 15 inch? Just to quickly, while you're still here. You were always there, so just stay there where I know you always are. The right box size should be determined by when you buy it. There's supposed to be a paper in there that tells you what size box you're supposed to have. It gives you all of the specs. But if you don't have that, it makes it difficult, my guy. It does make it difficult when you don't have that. And therein generally is where the issue is. That I was talking about getting a website and all that things. It's for those type of stuff because once you once you buy the sub, then there's no way of knowing what the spec is and all of that. Because you bought it second hand, and when you buy it second hand, it becomes an issue. Because the original owner took the packaging and tossed it and didn't check that that's it. Okay, so mm, hold on. So let's just mark this guy. Now this guy is still gorgeous, right? As you can see, there's fuck all wrong with this coil. Uh, the best way to face sedans, if you've got a lot of power, then you can face the woofers to the front towards the windscreen. If you don't have a lot of power, you're gonna have to face it towards the boot because then you build pressure towards the front. I don't do monitors and that type of stuff, guy. Sorry, man. So that's how we shop. Don't need to worry about me. This is the guy that is my issue. I thought that was the one. Turns out it's not. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was the one. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, and it just so happens to be the one that I built up. This is the one that I made, that I built from the scratch up, from the ground up. Alright. Let's open this one. How's it, Brayden? And I can't complain, my guy. I can't complain, Brayden. Carrying on, doing the thing we do. Guys, my WhatsApp number is on my bio, eh? So if you're gonna send me WhatsApps, that's where you get the number from. The YouTube link is also in the bio, so if you wanna go watch other lives that I did, you can go and watch the other lives. Word down the grapevine is that work I do is not so good. So go and check the lives on my YouTube channel, and you can judge for yourself before you send your subs here. And then remember, when you send your subs here, you're most likely going to see your subs being stripped here. You get a report, everything. I saw you, brah. I saw you. So, bro, we're still around. Okay, cool. Good to know. How's it, Blaine? Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort that other things out now. Definitely, eh? Too much. Too much is enough. This is the 7315. You know the one I built up from. I made the coil, then I put the spider. That specific one is him. I don't think I baked it long enough. Or I did something wrong because all the wire came off. So we need to recoil him. I'm still waiting for that puzzle shit to come up. I know it's gonna come when I'm busy with the coiling, and that's a problem. But that puzzle card thing, when I'm not facing the phone, then it switches my bloody well live off automatically. Hey. Old screw left. I was saying, boss, I am on that group, yeah. But a lot of the groups on Facebook has been taken over, man. What's this? You get a whole bunch of spam stuff on the groups and all that things there. So you don't even know what is real anymore and what isn't. You know. Okay. XTC red. Uh, yeah, some of the advice on these things, bruh. I don't know, man. I saw one guy was asking. He was saying, he had XTC. He had XTC Purple Rain, and his M blew the sub. And the guys was like, no, you must change the sub and put Taga. Taga won't break. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't understand how that is advice because you never ask in what setup are you using it, what's the battery power like, what's your power cables. None of that. It's just nah, it's bad and you must buy this brand. Dude, that's not how it works, you know? But that's how the Owens are giving advice. The other one was that one was weird, man. I was like, what the hell? How? Where you come up with that gedachtes now? What was it? Uh, it was also brand stuff related. The one brand is better than the other brand was in that basically that conversation. And I'm thinking to myself, but how are you making claims like this? And then the one was with the bet. Oh, guy was asking about batteries, man. And he said, yeah, you must put two batteries. And I'm like, how is nobody asking what size battery? You know, what size battery do you currently have? And what's the amplifier you got? What's the amperage that the amplifier requires to play at optimum? Like those questions don't get asked. It's just, hey, get rid of what you got and buy this. So I'm like, half of the time I go there, I read the things, and I smile and wave, basically. Because when you go and have a conversation, like I said, a lot of the times when you have conversations with people regarding sound, then it gets viewed as you don't really know what you're talking about. Man, you just said, nah, it's banging. So if it's banging, it's good, Mosao. That's what you want it to do, isn't it? Doesn't matter if it's even if it's 50 RMS. If it's banging, bruh, you must be happy because Owens are spending top dollar on top equipment and then they're breaking the stuff. So yeah. Ah, my fucking thing, man. Suckling here. So if it's banging, pause, enjoy it. I think I must go and pull out my original my DDs from storage. My 512 DDs from storage. 12 SVCs. Was it SVCs? Let me think now. I can't remember even. If it's clipping, bruh, then your settings are wrong. Clipping usually happens when the amplifier is not set correctly or you've got power and earth issues. It's not getting the correct voltage. TG18D. Not necessarily, Braden. You first need to check. You gotta use a multimeter to see what the voltage currently is when it's floating with the car switched off. Then you gotta start the car, see what the voltage is floating at while the car's idling. Then you put the radio on, see what the voltage drops to. Then you put some music on and see what the voltage drops to. If the voltage is dropping below 12, then you know you've got a battery issue. Then change the battery. But at the same time, also you're gonna have to check out the cabling from the battery to the amplifier because sometimes you'll get volt drop, but the volt drop is not because the battery is gone; it's because the cabling oxidized, and then there's not enough healthy strands in the wire to carry the current. So your current will look like it's reading 12.8, but when you're testing it on the battery itself on the terminals, it's reading 14. But once you go to the radio or your voltmeter, then you can find, hey, why is the thing is reading 12.8? That's basically because the strands in the wire is burnt, and maybe it's burnt in a way where you can't really see it. So that's why I say check the voltage with a multimeter, and then take it from there. Basically, do those steps in that way. Check first while the car switched off. Check it with the voltage. But if you're checking the voltage, try and check it on the wire of your power cable that's running to your amplifier. Put the multimeter in there and then see if you can't see from there what the voltage is. What's wrong with this guy? Why is he blocking me? There we go. Thank you very much, sir. There we go. Thank you very much, sir. Let me get out now. There we go. Alright. No stress. Yeah, this one needs to be glued back here. Okay, wait, let's first open it here. Let's see. I think a good spot here. How's it, man? How's it eating out food? Check you out. What's the incognito? What's happening? No, I'm 9, 10 years out from there, bro. We parted ways many moons ago. No, my brother, no longer in Durban. I'm in Joburg now. Moved out of jobs about, I think, over 10 years ago now. Uh, the spider, basically the same way I'm doing now. Get yourself some thinners or acetone. You won't find Tamagotchi juice. They only supply me with that. But yeah, get you some thinners or acetone, and you get yourself a surgical syringe. You spuit him binnekant. Where on earth is that thing now? What time is stuck onto that magnet? Because that's the only thing that makes sense. Where is this brother now? No, there's nothing there. He didn't fall down. Oh, there he is. Hiding there in the pack. That's some of the stories I'm hearing from that side. Okay, let's see here. I need to get in there. Nope. Nope. There we go. Are we inside. It don't look like it. Why don't look like it? Nope. That's metal. Yeah, I remember. Ah, yeah. Damn it, man. Okay, so now we gotta go another round. Ah, see, this is the glue I'm using, normal contact glue, and this is the amount of struggle I have with normal contact glue. But then I always want to go put super glue on the stuff and what. Contact glue works, boss. Contact glue works. You just need to have patience, put sufficient on it, and then you'll be okay. What's wrong with the watts? Well, this was on a Targa. I think the guy said it was, he played it on a Targa KD, 7 KD or 9 KD or something. Uh, the cone is coming off. Okay, if the cone is coming off, then let the cone come off then. We'll just re-glue it back again. Oopsie. Okay, here we go. We are in here now. Where is my stuff now? Yeah, no, definitely. That amplifier DD 2500. Very nice. But again, a lot of the stuff, bruh, if we just give it good power, we'll actually enjoy the amplifiers, you know? Okay, there we go. Up it comes. See, all the wire came off. Right. So now we need to go fishing. And if you guys can remember when I did this, the reason I built the speaker up was because the wire did the same thing. And now the wire did the same thing. Yeah, but with this one, yeah, I told him to play it. He was saying it's making noise. I told him play the thing. If it breaks, bring it back. We'll sort it out then. There's my tool chi. That's it. There we go. There we go. Wires come off due to heat. This one here was not baked long enough. But generally, the wires come off due to heat, and heat is caused by incorrect box, incorrect amplifier settings. Ah, it's almost 8 o'clock. All right. I'm gonna only have enough time to coil this thing. I'm not gonna have enough time to do anything else. Yeah, this is the one that burnt. You can actually still see the flame marks on here. Let me show you guys. You can see the flame marks. Come on now, focus. Focus. That is flame. That is flame. Let's see if we can get it into a better lighting. And then you can see on the center pole, all of that is flame. Not necessarily. Friction isn't really the reason why it falls down. When it's out of alignment, basically that's why it will fall out as well. But yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take this guy off here. So he can go back on there. Okay. Right, so now we take this wire off. He's there, he's there, he's there. Cool. So let us just okay. Let's have a jiggy jig. Jig, I'm a jigger. Yeah, it looks like there was a little bit of extra here glue that came out, which is what caused it to do that. No, my guy, sorry, mentai. I don't do amplifiers or cell or anything like that. I don't know if you guys were here yesterday when one of my other customers was mentioning something about a Big Daddy 18-inch that he wants to donate. So yeah, we're looking at getting a Big Daddy 18-inch. Okay, here is our knife. Oh, knife. Just right here. Out of the way. Oh snap! Before I'll be with you guys now. I just need to mix up my glue here quickly. Woo! Oh, the glue is strong, bruh. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All done. Alright, now you guys can join. Who is this guy? Alright, let's get our tape. Tape. So yeah, like I was saying, we should be getting an 18-inch Big Daddy soon. Let's hope. We come right over there. I don't know, guys. I have a feeling that this glue is not mixed right. Just give me a moment. Something just feels a little bit off with the glue. And I don't want to have to redo the speakers all over again because of the glue. Ah, okay. That looks a little bit better. Yeah, something's up. The glue is not 100% how it's supposed to be. Okay, so we are going to have to remix it. It's supposed to be white, and I'm not getting it white. It's coming out like a clear color, and it's not supposed to be clear. It's supposed to be white. Gee, well, that's like night and day difference, man. Night and day difference. Okay. That one is done. Because, uh, Around. Okay, that's done well there. Let us just hoist some of this back in here because we need to get these things. I gotta find a way somehow where I can find somebody that'll be able to package this glue for me better because this 5 liter open and close all the time might become a problem further down the line, and I find that to be an issue, and I hope it won't be, but I think it will be. So let me just mix those guys here as well. Maybe still a little bit because it's a two-part glue. It's one part glue, one part activator, but the activator is liquid as well. Eish, bruh. Now I had to get a different batch of glue. The other one wasn't doing the job. So let us see now. The scan will have you breaking your nails here. Yes. Milky white. That's what we want. Ah. Oh, there he is. Oh, nothing like putting a batch of fresh glue onto a coil. Yeah, boy. You know, things are about to get mad now. Things are about to get loco. Alright then. Go. It's Magum 2. As I think you guys can see enough from there. Okay, I'll show you guys now in a moment. Be with you guys in a moment. Concentration is hard here, bruh. And sure, Sharon. Okay, here we go back up now. Okay, so there, over there, and then here we go across. Go. Ah. There we go. That's one side of the coil done. I'll show you all now what that looks like. What it look like. That's what that look like. Now we do the second side. Shock about what now? How's it, Randy? I'm in Boxburg North in the East Rand. Here at your odds now, I just need to get the start going here. Usually the most important part, getting it so straight, just beginning. I jinxed myself. Hey man. Gluey, gluey, gluey. Here we go. I don't know. I don't know. Why are you jumping so far back, bruh? Allez. Doom, doom. Shosholoza. Ah, shit. Let's shut loose all of it. Alright, my Jimbos. Let's go be me for the night. Because I can't show the baking on my lives because then I get the chow. They give me grief for it. So there's nothing further that I can do here that I can show onto the live. But I also need to leave this guy to stand after it's baked because I need the, and now the glue has made cock. The glue is out. There's glue marks all over here now. I think I put too much glue, it's seeping out here and there. But yeah, let me clean all of that off and then I can get this out to bake. Okay, so for now, I'll just leave you there. Azay. What's happening, guys? Alright, so yeah, I wanted to show you guys a comparison quickly of what the new magnet looks like next to Jeff. Yeah, that is one hell of a difference, eh? Jeff and the wife this morning said this is fricky. So Jeff and fricky. That's the difference between the two now. Even the height is different. But this has got a triple stack magnet, and that's got a double stack magnet. That's why the height difference. But yeah. So now we basically gonna see now what's the issue. Uh, I marked the second one, the second magnet. Ugh, he is over there. That's the one there that's marked. So after getting him sorted out tomorrow, I'll drill the hole, step it, and everything. Then I need to get another set of bolts and nuts, same as this one. And then I can do the second 18 to be the same as that one, and then I can recoil both of these. I can recoil both of these 18s. Yes, I just can't seem to find the basket for the 15-inch. I don't know what the hell I did with it. I've got I've got this 15-inch with the Tagacom magnet, and then there's a Tagacom basket that's somewhere here. I think I probably put it into a box, one of the boxes there. Oh no, it's outside. It's outside. I remember now. It's outside. I was busy cutting the holes and not using it. So the Tagacom magnet is outside. I'm gonna take this basket off, put the Tagacom magnet on there, and then I've got a Venom cone and mag and spider and coil, everything already done. So I'm gonna take this guy and just plop him over inside, and then that's always ready. And I can put the price on that one there for sale. Take it. Uh, Obviously now don't come here with your 500 rand. Be respectable when you're offering. And then that's so here will go on to the other magnet, the bigger magnet. But I need to do a better job on the. I'm gonna have to take this coil off and turn it into a DVC again. Turn it into a DVC so that it can have two. Turn it into a dual 2, or yeah, just turn it into a dual 2 rather. It'll just be a lot easier because I know everybody is just going to definitely all they're gonna do is they're gonna positive, negative. But if I make it an SVC, then everyone's got issues. Now I can only run one ohm, and then you have to sell it to a specific guy. Whereas if you make it dual 2, a bra can still run it at 2 ohms with his amplifier. You don't have to go 1 ohm. I would prefer you running it at 2 ohm also anyways, because 2 ohms is a lot more efficient and less draining and straining on the amplifiers in any case. So I'd rather die that way. But yeah. This was a long ass day, man. This was a long ass day. Oh, need to go slam the shower, have a lekker chow, and I can get in bed. While that's happening, I can download this live and post it onto the YouTube channel. Hey, but the live takes too long, and then the quality of the YouTube when I put it on there, it goes to something like 7 gigs. No, the big one, the big magnet, is going onto this basket. The Taga Comp magnet and the Taga Venom they basically going back together. Yeah, everything is gonna be for sale, bro. Like I said, this basket is coming off from this magnet and it's going onto the big magnet. And then the Tagacom basket, the black basket, that one is going onto the Tagacom magnet. And I've got a Venom kit basically that's gonna go in there and Bob's your uncle. Uh, Both of them will be for sale. Now I'm selling the subs, bro, that I'm not using because the stuff is just laying here collecting dust, and I kind of don't need it to be here because, like I said, I've grown so accustomed to the 18s, and my one bra decided to donate the 18-inch XTC Big Daddy, just one, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna use the XTC Big Daddy as my daily, and then if I want to go and visit people, you know, and I'm going alone, because daily I gotta pick up wifey, you gotta pick up the boys from school, you're doing school run, you're doing grocery shopping, all that things there. So you still need the back seats. You know what I mean? So daily I'll just run that like that. But then on the weekends or when everyone's on holiday and stuff and I wanna go visit someone, I'm buying alone. So then I can take the seats out or move the seats up and then I can put the box in for the double 18s and then I can go visiting. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, man. That's how it is. So yeah, I guess that's it for me for the night. Don't forget live tomorrow. We're gonna assemble this all back together again and close the other one as well one time. On top of that, we've got yeah, that's it. I think. Yeah, I'll have the other magnets and everything laying here ready, waiting for your one, so I can do a video and show you guys what I was talking about, anyways. Yeah, and that's about it. Don't forget my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. My WhatsApp also in my bio. So until tomorrow evening, my Jimbos. Flat, flat, my story is 8.